EastEnders has confirmed when its new spin-off will debut, focusing on teenage boys' misogyny through the storyline of Joel Marshall. The newcomer to Albert Square, who first appeared earlier this year with his father Ross and stepmother Vicky Fowler, has been central to a disturbing plot about toxic masculinity. His narrative examines how young men become radicalized after engaging with anti-women rhetoric online, and how those beliefs manifest as both subtle and overt forms of aggression in daily life. The issue of misogyny, both digital and real world, will now take the spotlight in a one-off documentary titled EastEnders Investigates, the Manosphere. The programme will premiere on BBC Three next month, scheduled for Thursday 9th of October at 8 p.m. Its release will tie in with ongoing soap episodes covering the Marshalls' storyline. Since moving to Walford, Joel has sexually harassed a woman on a train while pressuring a friend to record it, secretly filmed an encounter with Avani Nandra Hart, and shared explicit content of Stacey Slater without consent. Initially, the reason behind Joel's family leaving Australia was hidden, but it was eventually disclosed that their relocation was due to Joel's behaviour. The teenager had once taken an inappropriate upskirt photo of a girl without permission, and his father Ross paid off her family to avoid legal prosecution. Joel's sexist behaviour has already had an influence on other residents, notably the impressionable Tommy Moon. It has also been revealed that Sharon Watts, soon to return after a brief absence, will have her own confrontation with Joel's toxic ideology. The question remains, how will she respond? Earlier this month, Joel's actor Max Murray discussed the role of playing such a disliked character during an interview with Digital Spy at the National Television Awards, where EastEnders claimed the Best Serial Drama prize. Murray remarked that he had noticed a surprisingly positive reaction from viewers, even though Joel isn't the easiest to like. The role was never designed to win people over, he explained. It's a tough part to take on, but I've been lucky to have incredible backing from my co-stars, Alex Walkinshaw and Alice Haig, who play Ross and Vicky, as well as the wider team, he concluded. Killers at War. Nicola takes on Ravi as she issues a dark threat in EastEnders. In EastEnders, it's clear that Ravi Gulati is not someone to cross. Dangerous, ruthless, and now fully embroiled in drug dealing, he has become one of Walford's most formidable threats. Next week, however, he faces an equally determined adversary, Nicola Mitchell. Unafraid and fiercely protective of her family, she doesn't hesitate to challenge Walford's notorious bad boy. With both having a history of violence and criminal entanglements, their confrontation promises to be a clash of equals. Ravi's entry into the world of drug trafficking came out of necessity. After Bernie Taylor wiped out the family business accounts and disappeared, he saw no other way to secure his family's financial future. As Ravi expanded his operation, Nicola's son, Harry Mitchell, found himself pulled in. Initially, Harry intervened to protect his best friend, Kojo Asare, who had destroyed some of Ravi's stash, but over time, he became ensnared in Ravi's manipulative web. Tensions rise next week, when Ravi and his right-hand man, Oki Okiere, are thrown into a state of panic after learning that their latest drug run has angered a rival gang. The threat of retaliation puts the whole operation on edge. When Harry spots members of this gang lurking near Kojo's flat, he chooses silence, secretly hoping a raid might force Ravi to withdraw, but his plan backfires. Distracted by his girlfriend, Gina Knight, Harry is oblivious as Kojo arrives to find Oki beaten and bloodied. The horrific scene leaves him pale with shock. The stakes are higher than ever, and all three are in far too deep. In desperation, Harry turns to his mother, Nicola, who steps up without hesitation. She confronts Ravi directly, reminding him that she was the one who originally facilitated his connections with his suppliers, and that she knows exactly who he answers to. Her warning immediately puts Ravi on the defensive. Nicola escalates the threat, hinting that she could alert Ravi's higher-ups, a move that would place him in mortal danger. Cornered, Ravi reluctantly agrees to release Harry from the operation entirely. While Harry feels a fleeting sense of relief, he doesn't realize that Ravi still plans to continue his drug dealings from Kojo's flat. That means Harry may be safe for now, but Kojo remains in the firing line. With the rival gang still prowling nearby, and Harry safely out of the picture, the threat surrounding Kojo grows more urgent by the hour. Every moment he spends in that flat feels increasingly precarious, with danger lurking just beyond the door. The tension is almost unbearable, as even a small misstep could trigger a violent confrontation. Kojo now finds himself trapped in a high-stakes situation he cannot control. Ravi's continued use of his flat as a base puts him directly in the crosshairs, while the rival gang's presence looms like a storm ready to break. With alliances fragile and tempers flaring, it's only a matter of time before the simmering conflict boils over. The question hanging over Walford is stark. How long before this volatile mix of betrayal, desperation, and revenge erupts into an explosive confrontation that could engulf not just Kojo, but everyone caught in the crossfire? EastEnders confirms Cindy and Mac's confrontation in historic death plot. Another wedding drama in Walford. EastEnders has teased a highly charged confrontation between Cindy Beale and Max Branning as the iconic character makes her long-awaited return to Walford, promising fireworks for residents of Albert Square. Next week's episodes focus on Peter Beale, who is meticulously planning a secret ceremony for Lauren Branning. But his carefully orchestrated plans are thrown into jeopardy when his father Max arrives unexpectedly, sending shockwaves through the family. Peter is painfully aware that his mother, Cindy, still holds a deep grudge against Max, convinced that he played a role in the tragic death of her son, Stephen. The tension is palpable as Peter frets over the possibility of Cindy confronting Max in the middle of the ceremony. Meanwhile, a heated argument erupts between Max and Lauren. The pair face off over their similarities, with Lauren insisting that Max must leave Walford permanently, adding yet another layer of strain to the already volatile family dynamics. The drama escalates when Jasmine Fisher delivers startling news to Cindy. Max has returned to the square. Stunned and apprehensive, Cindy makes her way back to the Queen Vic, suitcase in hand, ready to confront the man she believes is responsible for her pain, even as the ceremony looms. Max, for his part, is entirely oblivious to Cindy's accusations. He has no idea that she holds him accountable for Stephen's death. Rewinding to 2017, Stephen suffered fatal injuries during a fight with Max, an incident that actor Jake Wood insists was a tragic accident. I don't think Max Branning really knows much about Cindy. In fact, I don't believe he's ever truly met her, Wood told Digital Spy in an exclusive interview. He has no idea that she thinks he killed Stephen. Max wasn't entirely to blame. If you look back, it was a fight, and he pushed him. The actor added, "It was unintentional, so he never meant for Stephen to die. But there's no doubt that this will spark tension and intense drama between them. Viewers can expect some explosive scenes." Max's last departure from Walford came in late 2020, when he left for Croatia after the conclusion of his affair with Linda Carter, leaving behind a trail of complicated relationships and unresolved conflicts. His sudden reappearance now promises to reopen old wounds and test family loyalties to the limit. As always, EastEnders airs Mondays through Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One. Episodes are also available early on BBC iPlayer from 6 a.m, allowing fans to catch up ahead of the televised broadcast. With Max and Cindy back under the same roof, the square is set for some unforgettable drama that viewers will be talking about for weeks.